For today's video, grab a yoga bolster or a couple of pillows off of your bed. Pause the video here to collect your things. Otherwise, if you're ready, let's begin. Meet me in a child's pose. Get on your hands and knees and crawl around towards the back of your mat. To get on your mat, facing the front of your mat, facing your pillow, and then separate your knees wide towards the sides of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch behind you so that your shins are like a V, even without your toes needing to touch. Then sit your hips back towards your heels, even if they're not actually on your heels. And grab your pillows and lay them lengthwise with your mat. Pull them in towards your body and slowly lower your upper body down onto your pillows. With your arms relaxed alongside the pillows. And your right ear down. Relax your jaw, your neck, and shoulders. And use your breath and the sensation that you feel as an anchor, something that can ground you into this present moment. Because your mind will wander, thoughts will come. But this practice in itself is sort of a moving meditation. Switch which ear is down on your pillows, turning your head in the opposite direction. And as thoughts come, no matter how long you were on that train, just notice, oh, that's a thought, and then let it go. Simply by returning your awareness back to your belly breath and the sensation that you feel in your body, wherever you feel it. For just a few more belly breaths. Slowly draw your chin back to center and use your hands to press yourself back up into your tabletop. You take a seat on your heels and push your pillow forward lengthwise the top of your mat and come into a tabletop. With your knees directly underneath your hips and your hands directly underneath your shoulders. And then walk your hands forward 1 hand's distance. Walk your hands forward 1 more hand's distance. Walk your hands forward 1 more hand's distance as your chest lowers down, your shoulders stretch, and you can rest your forehead down onto your pillow. If your nose is snatched, then go ahead and rise up and move your pillow further away so that you can lower just your forehead down onto the pillow. And then slowly lower back down mindfully into this variation of puppy dog. And this is going to feel intense, but instead of straining to hold your arms into place, let your arms totally relax. So your forearms can rest down on your mats. Your hips are high, and you should feel a stretching sensation in your shoulders and in your chest. And know that this is a lot. And if it ever feels like it's too much, then slowly back out. Find a less intense variation because you never want to push yourself past the edge of discomfort into pain. Notice how you might be even deeper now than when you first entered this place. 3, 2, 1. Drag your arms in towards you and slowly rise and come back up to a tabletop position with a neutral spine in your tabletop as the blood flows back into your arms. Your upper body resets. Then from here, take a seat on your right hip. Swing your legs over in front of you, facing the side of your mat. And bring the soles of your feet together, knees up, for a pose that will counter that big chest opener we just did in puppy up. So with your legs open like a butterfly, if this feels very tight and tense for you, you can always sit on top of a folded blanket or take your feet further away from your body. Take your pillow and bring it in towards your body so that the short end is against your body. It's going lengthwise with your legs. And then shift your weight side to side and use your hands to grab your hips and pull them out from underneath you. You do not want to start this position with a rounded pelvis. Then you can hinge forward from your hips. And then you can take your time as you slowly round your upper body down onto your pillows. And if it's too intense to round completely, you can keep your head lifted. But perhaps over time, you may be able to let your head hang heavy or rest down onto your pillow. You can turn your head off to one side. I'll let you know when we're halfway through, so you can switch which direction you're facing. And wherever your arms are, relax. Soften your fingers, your hands, all the way up into your shoulders. Relax your jaw, eyelids, and eyebrows. Relax your hips, your thighs, even your feet, and breathe. And we're halfway through, so turn your head in the other direction, and then relax. Finding balance between your right and left sides of your neck, chest and shoulders. Relax your jaw. Remember that you're not chasing sensation or straining for a stretch. Just by being here and relaxing into each and every pose, you are training your body to relax on command. You are training your muscles that they can be soft and limber, that your body can trust you and you are in control. And it starts with this smooth, belly breath. Bring your chin back to center nice and slow. You use your hands to press yourself back up, slowly rise. And stay here for a moment, just sitting up tall, and notice any new sensation as the blood flows back down to your legs. Move your pillows off to the side so you can set up for our next pose. Straighten out your right leg at a 45-degree angle and place the sole of your left foot in your right inner thigh or anywhere in that area. And again, you can place a block or a prop underneath your left thigh. And I also recommend trying a gentle bend in your right knee if you're feeling tight in your hamstrings. Now grab your pillow, or as many as you need, and place them out in front of you, the short side against your body, so the pillows are going long away from you towards the side of your mat. Because we're not going over our leg, we're going directly forward. So move your hips out from underneath you. Sit up tall and hinge from your hips as you fold forward slowly and mindfully as you feel a stretch in your right inner thigh. Now it's important that you don't enter these yin-style postures at a 7 or 8 of intensity out of 10, because these poses will get more intense over time as you relax into them. So instead, I want you to enter these poses at a 4 or a 5, because then you can relax. In yoga, you may hear your teacher refer to something called the edge. You can walk right up to the edge of intensity and discomfort. But once you find that edge, you either stay there or you back off. You never go past the edge. Because if you do, you risk strain, pain, or injury. If you've gone a little too far, your body will tell you. It will tense up against you. Listen to your body. Back off. Use the props to support you in a less intense variation of the pose. And then remind your body that you're in control of the calm, belly breath in and out through your nose and relaxed muscles in your face, even within the chaos of the intensity of this pose. You're here for 3, 2, 1. Moving as slow as you can, with your transition soft and gentle, so you can maintain that sense of calm even between the poses. And when you rise, take a moment to pause and notice what you feel and where you feel it. And then move your pillow off to your side so we can switch sides. Slowly draw your right leg in and extend your left leg out diagonal from your body. If you move your block or a prop underneath your thigh on either side, then do so here. And then grab your pillow or pillows and bring them out in front of you, going lengthwise away from your body. Pull your pillows in close and walk your hips out from underneath you so you can hinge from your hips, so you can slowly lower your upper body down towards your pillows. Breathing into your belly. And over time, you may be able to lower further and further down. Focus on the stretch you feel on your left inner thigh. And soften tension, gripping, or flexing. in your jaw, around your eyes, your neck and shoulders, all the way down into your hips and legs. For a few more of those belly breaths. And take your time as you slowly rise, moving nice and slow. When you do come all the way up, just pause here for a moment and notice what you feel and where you feel it. And gently blink your eyes open. And place your pillows on your mat, going widthwise at the top of your mat. Move any of the props out of the way. And then scoot your hips down towards your pillow. Taking a seat on your left hip, roll onto your left side into a fetal position. And roll onto your back, placing your feet flat on your pillow. Hands on your belly. Feel the curves of your back settle into gravity. Extend your legs past your pillow, placing your feet flat on your mat past your pillow. And take your arms down by your sides and lift your bottom up into the air and pull your pillow underneath your hips. So it might take the effort of lowering your hips back down, pull your heels in closer, lift your hips up, and pull your pillow in underneath your hips. Get yourself to a position where your pillow is all the way underneath your lower back, completely supporting the weight of your pelvis. With your feet flat on your mat and your knees bent, knees pointing up towards the ceiling. Try not to let your knees splay open or cave in, but feel free to take any micro adjustments. Move around as much as you need to, so that this actually feels good on your lower back, not extreme. And if it feels good, you can lay your arms down by your sides with your palms facing up. And breathe in this propped bridge position. And if you're still working on relaxing here, then just stay here and don't take it any further. But if you've done this a few times and you want to explore the pose, then straighten out your right leg. And let your foot fall open, supported by the ground beneath you. With your left leg remaining the same, foot flat on your mat, knee pointing up to the ceiling. And with your right leg long and relaxed, you may begin to notice that your right hip flexor is lengthening. That's the area right inside of your right hip bone, on the front of your right hip. And even if you don't feel anything, you are still getting so much from just relaxing into place. So breathe and feel the rise and fall of your belly. You'll know this is too much if you're feeling kind of an aching in your lower back. And if you do feel that, then just back up. Return back to your traditional bridge with both feet flat, knees bent, hips supported by the pillow. Or you can pull your knees into your chest, come out of the pose a little sooner than usual. Now to come out, pull your navel in towards your spine, engaging your core, and then use that core strength to gently bend your right knee and drag your right heel in towards you until you can place your right foot flat on your mat. And then switch sides. Extend your left leg long. Let your left foot fall open. Relax and soften over time. And remember that this is a yoga practice. So don't be discouraged if there are pieces of this practice that you feel that you just are struggling to do today. Or if your body feels tight and tense and it's hard to relax. The more that you do these poses, the more that you practice this style of yoga, the more that you will experience ease and relaxation, and the longer you'll be able to hold these poses. To come out, pull your navel in towards your spine, engaging your core. Use that engagement to slowly bend your left knee, dragging your left heel on the mat until your left foot is flat on the mat. And then one at a time, lift your knees towards your chest, grab onto your shins or the backs of your thighs, with your lower back still supported by the pillow beneath you in your propped winged position. And if it feels more comfortable, take your knees a little wider towards your armpits and breathe. Feel your belly rise as it presses into your thighs with your inhales. And relax, your belly softening away on your exhales. For 3, 2, 1. Release your hands down and take your feet flat on the floor. Then lift your hips up and push your pillow away towards your heels so that you can lower your hips all the way down onto your mat. Extend your legs long, supported by the pillow beneath them. And add your cactus arms. Reach your arms out from your sides, bend at your elbows, the tops of your hands rest on the ground. And if you've been here many times before, and you'd like to take it to the next level, then bring your fingers together to touch, so that your arms are more like a diamond instead of like cactus arms. Wherever you are, relax in a place with your eyes gently closed. Feel the rise and fall of your belly as you breathe. Soften your body, the muscles in your face, shoulders, and hips. Notice everything about how you feel and where you feel it. How good you feel. Imagine how you could feel long term, practicing this kind of stretching and relaxing even just once a week. Slowly wiggle your fingers and toes and deepen your breath. Draw your arms in and slowly pull your knees in. Curl up into a tiny little ball and then roll onto your left side into a fetal position. Finding a seated position that serves you on the mat or on your pillows, and bring your hands together at heart center in a prayer position. And close your eyes. And find gratitude for showing up today, for being open to trying something new or different, and for being here, mind and body, in this moment. From that place of gratitude and peace within me, to that place of gratitude and peace within you, Namaste.